and welcome back to my second cooking video. I want to thank everyone so much for watching my first one. I know it was long. Thank you for getting through it. I'm going to try and make this one a little bit shorter and to the point. I was just having a little bit too much fun last time, if you know what I mean. So today I'm going to be making a buffalo chicken salad. It's a little bit lighter for these hot summer days because it's getting up around 100 here and it's just too hot to be eating those heavy meals. So anyways, I'm also going to give you some modifications for your kids in case they don't like buffalo sauce. I want you to be able to just make one meal that feeds everybody and not have to make multiple things for dinner because that's really annoying. So anyways, stay tuned and I'm going to provide a shorter video, but hopefully just as entertaining. Thanks. So I am boiling 4 chicken breasts because I'm gonna make this for my entire family. You can obviously cut back on the amount of chicken you want to use if you're making it for just yourself or less people, but I have 4 people, so we will have some left over that we can just put in the fridge for a later date. But I'm just boiling this to get it to the point where I can shred it. I put in a little bit of garlic salt that has some parsley mixed in, and that's the green stuff you're seeing. So I'll boil it until I can get it to the point of shredding. You could also do this in an Instapot. You could do it in a crock pot. You could also just buy a rotisserie chicken and shred that. That would be easy too. Or they make that pre-shredded rotisserie chicken that you could use as well. So that's what I'm doing right now, prepping to get this chicken ready for this. All right, so I boiled the chicken earlier this morning. I've got it shredded, as you can see. If you don't know how to shred chicken, it's pretty easy. You just cook it until it's basically falling apart, and then you take 2 forks and you pull it apart until it's shredded like this, and then I put it in a baggie and threw it in the fridge so we can have it for dinner. So this is also really easy to get everything ready on the weekend, and then you can just throw it together for a salad for work if you want to. It's really easy to put together. So now what I'm gonna do is, you can see I got a big old hunk of butter here. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons, because I measured it out for everyone, in my pan, just on low, because remember, our chicken is already cooked and we don't want to overcook it. So basically we're just melting that butter. We're going to throw the chicken in, and then we're going to do our Frank's Red Hot. That was my ghetto version of zooming in and out. Then we are going to add in some sliced grape tomatoes. You can also use cherry tomatoes. These are awesome. These are the edamame soybeans. So I just buy them, you just throw them in the microwave, and they come with sea salt. So you can buy them without the pod, but I do this because my kids love to pop them out of the pod. So that's one thing I would say for if you have kids and they're not gonna eat this with buffalo sauce, you can either throw the chicken in there with the butter and maybe pour some Parmesan cheese over yours to give your kids, or you could just not throw it in butter and just give them the shredded chicken with maybe some salt and pepper or whatever they like, ketchup, whatever. And then we are gonna put in some very thinly sliced red onion, and I did half of an onion and then I sliced that really thin, so that's why you see these smaller pieces. If you have any red onion left over, I'm gonna make something else this weekend that has to do with breakfast foods. So save it, hold on to it, you're gonna wanna eat that because it's delicious. And then I have some chopped up celery, and then we're gonna move on to our homemade dressing, which is a blue cheese vinaigrette. So I'm gonna teach you how to make your own dressing. I usually always make my own dressing, so I just think it tastes better. If you're not a vinaigrette person, you can make your own blue cheese dressing, or you can use a bottle of dressing, whatever you like. I'm more of a vinaigrette person, so that's why I'm gonna do a vinaigrette. We've had to take a different turn with the lettuce. I am now stuck with kale because I had those romaine hearts from HEB that come in 3s. And I usually chop that up real thin, and I opened it and there were bugs on both of my brand new packages, so I took it back to HEB, got a whole different brand of romaine lettuce, brought that back, and that had bugs in it as well. So then I called them and told them that, and I just love HEB. I mean, they gave me a refund. They also let me take home that new lettuce for free. They just have the best customer service. And while I'm speaking about HEB, shout out to Miss Peggy. She's my tortilla lady at Indian Springs HEB. She is the sweetest lady ever. My kids are obsessed with her. They call her the tortilla lady. And okay, so I've got my chicken in my skillet. I did add a whole nother tablespoon of butter because I just didn't remember how much dang chicken I made. So it's enough to feed an army in here. So I'm kind of letting that butter melt down. You can see it right there. I like to get all the butter melted and I stir it all over the chicken before I put on the Frank's Red Hot. Butter is melted down and now it's Jared's favorite time of the day. It's Frank's Red Hot time. Oh my gosh, does that guy love Frank's Red Hot and buffalo wings more than his life itself? Oh, we're gonna need more than that. I'm gonna probably end up using the whole bottle because I swear I just can't go light on sauces. So, yep, there goes my entire bottle, which is a 12-ounce bottle. But I'd rather have it juicy rather than dry. Yum. Oh man, it stings the nostrils. Woo. This is bringing up something to my mind. Let's see how many of you can recognize what this is off of, okay? How funky is your chicken? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? My goose is totally loose. Now come on all you hog fans. Now come on all you hog fans and shake your caboose. Shake your caboose. For those of you that were not avid Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie, the original movie with, I think her name was like Christy Swanson. I don't even know how the hell I know that in the first place. But if you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it so that you too can do that cheer while you cook your chicken. So speaking of movies, has anyone seen Miracle on 34th Street? Because it's a miracle on Dewdrift because it is 5:56. I made it and it is time. I can't believe I lasted so long. I just smelled that chicken, that buffalo sauce, and I thought, gotta have a beer to go with it, right? And then I remembered I had this stolen mug from Fuzzy's when I was in college. I'm sorry, God, I know I shouldn't have stolen it, but look how appetizing it was. I couldn't resist. It's delicious. Cheers, everybody. Do you guys think that a frosted mug makes you drink faster? I mean, each gulp is like half of the beer, so I should easily have drank like 7 beers by the time I get this damn salad made. It's just so good once it hits your lips. You should go have a beer too. You should. Do it. Trust me, it's quarantine and I can't take it anymore. The definite part that's my favorite of drinking from, oh yes, I refilled it. Who are you to judge me? I thought we were not being judgmental these days. So, the best part of a frosted mug is when the little ice chips like flake off into your glass. It's delicious. Oh my God. Okay, I think I just cooked the chicken on low just so I would have time to pound beers. But it's time for the chicken to go on the kale. I don't even know why I buy kale because I throw it in the trash every single week. A sealed bag of kale. I don't know why I keep doing it. Doesn't make sense. Okay, time for the chicken to go on the kale. Alrighty, go. All right. Doesn't our chicken look delicious? Delicious. Okay, so I don't want anyone making fun of my ghetto ass tongs that I'm about to put in front of the camera. I'm not even sure where they came from. Oh my gosh. Where are these from? Did I get these at Arby's? I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know where they came from, but I'm gonna keep putting some chicken in the center of the salad. I should have probably waited a little bit till this wasn't like steaming pile of cow dung. But you can put as little chicken or as much chicken as you want. Okay, I think that's enough on top of the kale salad. Okay. Oh, kale, no. Okay, now I'm gonna do some of these sliced grape tomatoes. Just kind of, now I love to like arrange my vegetables in my salad to make it look presentable. And then I like to take lots of pictures of my stuff. So if you were making this for your kids, you could give them some of these beans, the soybeans, which are a great way to add protein, or you could just give them the ones that are still in the shell and kind of let them open them. That might be fun for them. And then, I mean, I just give my kids, last time I checked I had more than one, I give them some raw onions. They love them. Totally kidding. Oh my gosh, they do not like raw onions. But I do feel so sorry for people that don't like onions. Like, how do you get through your life? I feel sorry for you. I really do. See, I love how many colors are in this salad. How pretty is that? I'm not a massive celery person, but I feel like if you're having buffalo chicken, that you need to have celery with it for some reason, because normally it's sold with celery sticks, right? When you go out to the bar. How pretty is this looking? And it's also delicious. Okay, do you know what time it is? It's time for me to have a little thirst quencher. And then we're gonna make our dressing. Pretty, 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 I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty, I feel pretty and witty and bright. Okay. It's time for the dressing, which is a blue cheese vinaigrette. So basically you're gonna need olive oil. I use extra virgin olive oil. I'm not picky because I just use so much olive oil. It's not even funny. I cook with it like every single day. So I just usually buy a cheap one. I know some people are like olive oil connoisseurs, so I'm not. Then you're gonna need white balsamic vinegar, white balsamic vinegar, olive oil, blue cheese crumbles, yum. I'm using my fresh garlic, and because it's fresh garlic and we're not cooking it at all, be careful, don't overdo it. And then just some cracked black pepper. Oh, and my secret ingredient that everyone's like, what makes your dressing so good? I use 1 packet of Splenda. This is the Walmart version, can you tell? So, that always gives it a hint of sweetness without calories, and I just don't like really sweet stuff, so that's why I do that. Okay, I'm gonna start off. I told you I don't measure, so I'm gonna give it a whirl. I think I'm gonna use about ½ cup of olive oil. And remember, I'm making dressing for my entire family, so if you're just doing it for yourself, you might cut back just a little bit. Okay, and then, let's see, I'll probably just use the rest of this bottle. Like I said in the last video, if I'm almost out of something, then I just pretty much use the rest of it. So this is probably like almost ½ cup. Not good at math, I never said I was. So I pour that in. Then I'm gonna do a half teaspoon of diced fresh garlic. I'm gonna just dump all of these in because we love blue cheese in this house, and oh, that looks delicious. There I am with that creepy noise again, and this is my crushed black pepper. I love crushed black pepper, so I use a lot of it in my cooking. You can omit it if you don't want it. I just love it, obviously. Ow, carpal tunnel setting in. And here goes my fake Splenda. And I just, sometimes I will literally, like if I'm gonna toss a salad, yeah, if I'm gonna toss a salad, I will just put it directly on top of all the lettuce. But since I'm just making this dressing to show you guys how, and when I stir it, I'm kind of trying to break up, I mean, obviously it's crumbled blue cheese, but any of the bigger pieces, you can kind of just press your fork down onto the bottom, and that'll break it into smaller pieces. Whoa, like that big old clump. I mean, I love it, but it makes it go further if you, yum. See that? See how delicious that looks? That's gonna be good. Okay, we're done with our dressing. Just tried the dressing, it's phenomenal, like usual, just kidding. But isn't that just the prettiest like salad for summer? This is also really cute to make if you are having like a Super Bowl party or something and you want a little bit of a lighter option. But I just love all the colors, the purple, the green, the red, the orange from the buffalo sauce. So if you're serving this to your kids, I would just give them those beans, the soybeans, maybe some tomatoes, even some celery, some chicken. Just kind of do it as a little separate. My kids like salad, but they're not gonna eat like this big of a salad. So I usually just kind of serve it to them on a divided plate with a few different options. So I just think that is a beautiful salad. So pretty. Well, that's my buffalo chicken salad with a blue cheese vinaigrette dressing. I hope everyone enjoys it on these hot summer days. It is burning up here. I'm constantly soaking wet. And everyone, please just be nice to each other. Find something in common with your neighbor of a different race or nationality or socioeconomic status. Just be sweet. Just be nice. Just like I tell my kids. I mean, I can't tell you how many times in the healthcare industry that a person of a different race or nationality has saved my ass while I was at work. They save all kinds of people. I mean, just get over yourselves and open your mind, okay? And cheers to you on my third beer. I hope you guys have a great night, and let me know if you like it in the comments below. Please, 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 please. Like it and subscribe, please. I'm gonna have something coming next week. And if you have your red onions, save them. Save them, save them, save them. I'm gonna show you a delicious weekend breakfast idea this weekend. And if you don't have your red onions, you're gonna be missing out. Bye.